Yo, chat. How's it going? How's everyone doing today? This fine Sunday. We got the camera turned on. If it wants to switch, there it goes. What's up? How's everyone doing? Hope you're all having a great Sunday so far. I'm just making sure that everything looks okay on stream real quick. Which I believe it is. That's good. Okay. Awesome. Well, welcome in everyone again. I appreciate everyone who's here at the beginning of stream. You're the absolute best. I appreciate you. If you can't tell, I have my two cameras. I have my main. Well, this one's my main, actually. This one that I'm using for the desk view, and then I have my secondary camera right here. If you missed the 24-hour stream on Tuesday, first of all, where were you? No, I'm kidding. I did the 24-hour stream on Tuesday, and that was to celebrate the 3-year Twitch affiliate anniversary. And early in Tuesday morning, the first thing I did, basically after I woke up, was I started this Lego Millennium Falcon build. And I got because I had to stick to the schedule that I had set, I wasn't able to finish doing the build on that stream. So we're back today. You can see this is what I've done so far. So the front half, for the most part, there's a couple gaps right here, but you can see the front, the very front of the ship is right here. The back's basically what I'm doing today is basically the entire back half of it, filling in these two things, and then finishing up some details. Also, the other things I did was I put together the stand. That was actually, I believe, the last thing that I did on the 24-hour stream before I had to switch over to Fall Guys. So on today's stream, I'm finishing up with that Lego Millennium Falcon build. We're on out of 11 bags, we're starting with bag number 8. You can see the instructions on the top right. That's what I'm going to be using for the instructions. And again, if you missed that stream, this is the set that I'm building. It's the Lego set number 75375. It's 921 pieces. It's the Millennium Falcon part of the Starship collection. So we're going to be finishing that up on stream today. It'll be probably a pretty short stream, but one that I definitely wanted to do this weekend, especially after, again, not being able to finish doing the Lego build on Tuesday on the 24-hour stream. This is definitely something that I wanted to come back to and finish on stream. So, thank you again, everyone who's here at the beginning of stream. I appreciate you. I think it just ran an ad break, so I don't think I'm gonna necessarily need to worry about running another one. I think what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to switch the category on stream to Lego. We'll get that updated. There we go. And then, yeah, that's what we're doing today. Like I said, it's going to be laid back, just finishing up with the Lego build. I do need to find, there's this one specific piece right here on the stand that you can kind of see it on the light right there. There's the curved part right here. But the curved part on this side fell off, and I'm not sure where it fell, so I'm gonna have to find that. But that might be something I just do off stream. But again, I know I keep saying it, but I appreciate everyone who's here. Hope you'll enjoy today's laid back stream, and let's go ahead and let's just jump into it. I got bag 8 right here, so I got the bag ready to go. I just got to get it opened up and whatnot, and then we will we'll just leave the Spotify going. You know, it'll be laid back kind of vibe, and then we'll just be building some Legos. So I had a ton of fun doing this on Tuesday morning. It was a very nice, relaxed way to start the morning, especially after I only got a few hours of sleep. It was a good tone setter for the rest of the day on the stream, and I had a blast. So I'll go ahead. We'll get these bags opened up. So that's the bigger pieces right here. I think what I'm gonna do, Let me think. I don't really have a ton of desk space right now, so what I'm probably gonna do is for the part that's already finished, I'm probably until I need to add the different sections to that, I'm probably just gonna set it off. I'm gonna put it behind me on the nightstand, or not on the nightstand, on the footrest for my bed. So it'll be behind me, and then as I need it, of course, I'll grab it and whatnot. But for right now, I think what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna try to leave the space right here open, the space that the camera's picking up. We'll go ahead and make sure that there aren't any pieces still stuck in here, hiding in the corner. I think we're good. Set that off to the side. I'll pick that up after stream. So we're on step 204, and you can see on the bottom right here, that's like a progress bar, so I'm about 2/3 of the way through the build right now, so we'll be finishing up the last third. But let's go ahead and get started. And again, I appreciate everyone who's here. I know I keep saying it, but truly, I made this announcement like an hour ago on the Discord, so. Alright, we're on step 204, so we just put that together. And now step 205, we're going to get those two rhombus-shaped pieces. There's the one, and it's the one with the 4 lines, not the 2. So I need right here. We got both of those. We're on step 205 right now. I'll go ahead and put those on. And if you missed Tuesday, if you missed the first part of the stream, essentially, if you see me on this webcam, if you see me looking to the left, it's because that's where I have the instructions. So I'm gonna be looking off to the left to make sure that I'm on the right step, make sure that I'm picking up the right pieces and whatnot. So I'll make sure that none of these are on the edge of the desk, so nothing slides off without me noticing. But we're on step 206 right now. Well, that's actually the opposite of what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay. So let's find this piece right here, and then 2 of these. I got both of them right here. These pieces right here. We'll go ahead and add those on. So we need that one there, and we need this one right here, and then the one behind it. Just like that. There we go. And then step 207 needs us to pick up these 2 very noticeable pieces. They're pretty big compared to the rest of the pieces in the bag, so make sure I have the angles correctly. Like that. And like that. There we go. And now step 208, we need a dark gray 1x1 flat top. And we need a light gray 1x1 flat top. Let's find those real quick. Alright, there's the dark gray one. So we found that. We need the light gray, which is right here. So both of those, we gotta actually put light gray on the left side, just like that. Dark gray on the other side, like that. So there's that. Let's move on to step 209. Let's see. There's one of those, and I need the other one to match. Oh, oops. I'll grab this one and this one while I'm looking for those other ones. And then I need the 2 triangle flat tops, which I had both, and then I dropped both of them. I need that one more. Where's that angled piece? Angled piece, where are you hiding? It's hiding somewhere in here. I need one more. Is this it? No, that's not. Oh, there it is. Okay, got it. So there's our pieces right there. Let's put these on. So that one's going to go around that end. This one goes around on the other end, like that. And then we need... Let me check and make sure I'm doing this right. Alright, so we need the triangles to go on both sides. Make sure they're lined up with the edges right there. And right there, just like that. And then I need these two to connect right there. And then the other one on the other side, like that. There we go. That works. Let me check this real quick, make sure. Okay. Alright, let's move on. Just flipping it upside down. Dark gray 4x2 and then a black 4x1, like that. I'm going to put the black 4x1 right here. And then the dark gray is going to go... I believe it goes right here. I think that's how they have it. Let's check and make sure. Yeah. Okay, so right there. Now, step 211, we need the dark gray circle. And then this black piece needs to go right there, just like that. And the black piece on the end. Oh, dark gray circle needs to go. That's slipped. There we go, just like that. So right there, and then right here. We need the light gray 2x1 right there, and then the black L shape. We're going to put that light gray on the underside of that corner right there. Just like that. And then those are going to go right next to the dark gray. Like so. And I need these two dark gray, and then the dark gray 2x2 square. So right here, these three. Let's see, this is gonna go... Where'd it go? Oh, there it is, I dropped it on accident. How are you doing today, Chad? I appreciate everyone who's here. Let me know if you're having a good Sunday, good weekend so far. Oh. Nearly pulling the thing apart, trying to put it together. It's the opposite effect of what I want. Hold on. This one just doesn't want to go down all the way. There it goes. Finally clicked into place. There we go. Okay, now we need... So I don't know if I should... Maybe I should. Okay, so it has me keeping the Falcon on the stand. I pulled it off because I thought it would maybe be more difficult to put it together, but maybe I will just put it back on the stand like it says to. Let me do that real quick. Make sure that's on. Okay. It's maybe not the most ideal way to kind of do this, but we'll try and see. How does that want us to connect it? Oh, on the underside right here. Like that, I believe. It's kind of difficult. See, this is the thing, is it's kind of difficult to show the connecting pieces, but I'll try my best. So I just put this section right here in the corner on the main body. That's, Yeah. Okay, now it has us adding on to the main body. So this I don't know. I'll try my best to show this on camera, but I don't know if I'll be able to. At least not with the way the camera's angled. So bear with me for a minute. Let me try to figure this out. So much for keeping the main part off to the side, like I said I was going to earlier. That might not be feasible with how these instructions want me to put this thing together. Let me make sure I grab the right pieces here. There we go. We got them right here. We'll go ahead and put these together real quick. Make sure I have this facing the right way. Like that. And then the gated triangle goes like that. And that's going to go... Oops, I keep accidentally hitting my keyboard. Sorry about that. How does that have us putting it on? Like this, I believe? Oh, there we go. Okay. I just put that part on right here on the side of the body. Okay. I think we're back now. Sorry about that. I've been having issues with that for some reason. I had a little bit of issues with that on the 24-hour stream, and I'm not sure what's causing that. It's only the mic. I think it might be an issue with the mic. The USB cable on the mic is having issues. So I have to look into fixing that because that's getting a little annoying now. At any rate, we're moving on. Step 216. I think I said that maybe in case I didn't. Step 215. I was just putting this part right here on the main body, just in case I didn't say that. All right, we move on. Dark gray 4x2. I got that right here, and then I need another one for step 217. Just like that. Light gray 2x1, and then another rhombus. Or I guess it's not a rhombus, but put those together. The two plus holes, the two plus holes are gonna go, I think, right here. and then right here, I believe is how it has it set up. Yeah, just like that. Alright, now we get to the few red parts of the bag. Let's grab both of those and put that together real quick. Oh wait, I think I'm putting it on the wrong end. Hold on. Like that. And then this side's going to go through the bottom. Like that. And those are both going to go just like that through the back. Now we need the yellow rod and then the black connecting piece. Go ahead and put that. Actually, I should put the yellow one on first. Just like that. And then that's going to go on the front right here. Oh, there we go. Just like that. That's what it looks like now. Let's move on. Tall 4x1. We'll grab that. And then we need this one right here. Both of those pieces. It's going to go on the front. If I can get it to connect. There we go. And then this is going to go behind it. Like that. Another dark gray 4x2 and a light gray 4x1 are going to go oh, did I skip a step? I did. Hold on, I need the... I forgot to put the piece on. I needed the second light gray 4x1 on the other side. I was going to say, is that supposed to hang off? But no, it's because I missed that part on the last step. It's going to go here and right here, just like that. And then we need a maroon circle piece and then this black L shape. Black L shape is going to go right there. Maroon circle stud is going to go right here. Just like that. And then the square to go over all of that. Make sure it's on evenly, just like that. There we go. Now we need the dark gray 4x2, light gray 2x1, and the black oval. Let's go ahead. The light gray is going to go underneath the dark gray. Oops. Let's bring that here. We need this to go hanging off the front like that. And then the black oval is going to go right behind it. Like that. There we go, just like that. Then we need 3 of these dark gray angled pieces, 3 of the light gray, and then 1 of these weird shaped light gray triangles. Or not even triangle, but anyways, I got all of them right here, so we'll go and put all of these on. They have a specific pattern. I need to make sure I put it on correctly. Okay, so that one's going to go here. And then the dark gray next to that. Just like that. Another light gray next to. Just like that. That side is done. And then we need to put on the other side. Have that side hanging off. Another dark gray right here. Light gray. And dark gray. If I can get it to connect, that is. Does it want to connect? Okay, did I miss something? Hold on, did I mess something up? Why does that not want to connect? Let me scroll back up. Let me see if I messed something up here. I had that. And then that goes on top of. Yeah, that all looks right. Did I mess something up? I don't understand. This last piece doesn't want to go on for context chat. This last dark gray. It's not I'm very confused right now. Oops. Nearly dropped a piece. We're good. Alright, let's see. Hold on. Let's start over on this step. Let's pull these off. I might have put one of the previous steps on the wrong space or something like that. I'm not fully sure. Something's not right here though. Hold on, let's pull these off. Come on. There we go. All right, let me go back a couple steps. Let's see where I messed up. Hold on. There we go. The fact that they include these things to help pull off parts, that's very clutch. I like that a lot. All right, hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back to step. Let's go back to step 224. Okay. So I have all of these on correct. Just check and make sure that I'm not missing anything. Yes, that all looks good. Okay. All right, let's put this back on. I need just one of the maroon pieces. Maybe what I did was I missed a piece or something like that. Let's see. Step 225 is just this 4x4. It's gonna go right on top of everything, so that's good. Step 226 has that dark gray 4x2 with the 2x1 underneath it. That looks normal. And it has that black oval behind it, so that I had that right. I'm pretty sure this is all the same stuff that I did. So I'm trying to figure out where it went wrong. I did grab the right pieces, right? Oh, you know what it was? That's okay. You know what the issue was? It's because this one specific dark gray piece that I had that I grabbed. I don't know how well it's going to show on camera, but it has the two circles on the underside, and that's the wrong one. It's supposed to be the one with the flat with the empty. That's sneaky. They didn't make that. They didn't make that clear. I accidentally grabbed the wrong piece. That's why I was thrown off. Okay. Well, we got to figure it out. At least it's an easy fix. Okay. So let's start over. So light gray, dark gray, and then light gray again. Then we need an angled piece here. We need the dark gray, the light gray, and the dark gray. Yeah, there we go. That's very nice. It's smooth. It's really aesthetically pleasing. All right. Well, we got that figured out, thankfully. All right, let's move on. Step 228. Go ahead and grab our pieces real quick. This. I need actually 2 of those. Dark gray. I need 1 of these, and then 2 of these small ones. There we go. Got all our pieces right here. Let's go ahead and put that. Oh, I accidentally dropped 1 of them. There we go. Alright, now let's put these together. So we need this one. We need the triangle. Just like that. There we go. And now we need the 2 to go on the sides right here. Make sure those are even. There's the 1, and then the other one to go on the other side. Like that. There we go. Go and put this one on here, and those are going to go just like that. So there's our finished piece right there. And again, I want to make sure that those sides, the tiny pieces, the curved pieces, are even with the rest of it. They're very easy to twist around and whatnot. So okay, now this is all going to go right here. I think. Is it the triangle that's connecting, or the... let's see. Oh, wait, okay, I see it. It goes on this side. That's why. Okay, so that's all connected now, right there. Banger alert for people watching live. We got a banger song going right now. Alright, this bag is almost done. This bag actually may be done after this step. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe 1 step after this. There's very few pieces left. We'll go ahead and pull the pieces that we need right now. We need the printed piece and these 2. I think there's 1 more step after this one, or 1 or 2 steps after. At any rate, let's go ahead and put these on. Like that. And then we need the lime green. I'm kind of curious as to the point of these pieces being lime green. We had a couple of those earlier in the build, and I couldn't really figure out what the purpose of them being lime green was, because I don't think, at least not that I could tell, there aren't any visible. None of the lime green pieces are visible, so I guess I could change, but I don't know how or why. But anyways, let's go ahead and put this on. Make sure we have these facing the right way. Like that. There we go. And then we flip it upside down. I'll get these two angle pieces. Well, come on now. They're wanting to be difficult. There we go. There's the one and the other one, just like that. And that's going to go. It's going to go on right here on this main part that we'd already put together. Oh, there we go. Just like that. Now step 230, flip it upside down. Okay, this is that part that I grabbed earlier on accident for that previous step. There we go. Okay, and that's going to go. Oh, come on now. Fat fingers, I can't grab the part the way it's like it's supposed to. I had it on and then it fell off again. Like that. Oh, I had it in the wrong space anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's supposed to be in the corner. And then this is supposed to connect right here. Let's make sure that's on. That piece does not want to go on. That wrench shape one. It's being difficult. Okay, now that's all gonna go right there. There we go. It's one of the hangers. One of the hangers of the ship on the one that's on the left side. Or I guess it would be from the top down, it would be the right side, but from front facing, it's the left side. There we go. Just like that. That's on now. Then we need this part to go oops. There we go. So this, we just put this part on right here at the connecting point. Whoops. Okay, we have, this surely has to be the last step. These right here are all the pieces left that we have from bag 8, so that has to be it. So let's go ahead and we'll put this on the underside of this dark gray piece, put the light gray piece on top. And then the triangle is going to go like that. There we go. And those are all going to go. Whoops, nearly dropped the entire thing. So that's going to go connecting onto this right here. And that's going to fold in. I think it has us folding this in. Right? Am I right on that? Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on, let's try this again. This is being difficult. Alright, let's try this again. Sorry, this part is kind of difficult to show on the camera, but... So essentially there's a bar right here that I think... I dropped the whole thing again. Where'd it go? There it is. Nearly ran over it with the wheel of my chair. I think you can see right here. There's like a bar, and that's where I'm connecting this. And I'm trying to get it to fold down, but it's not wanting to go all the way. It's getting like stuck. I think that's probably about as good as it gets. It feels like it should connect to something, but it doesn't. It's just kind of right there. It's a little weird. But at any rate, that is officially it for bag 8. We had one single maroon piece left over. So go ahead. We had if you weren't here on Tuesday, we had a mini bag of just leftover parts. This set is very resourceful. There's not a ton of. It looks like a lot, but there's actually probably about maybe 20 pieces in total right now in the bag through 8 bags. That the 8 bags that I've put together, I should say. So it's actually very resourceful. Not a whole lot of leftover parts. We move on to bag number 9. Number 9. Number 9. There we go. Let's get that opened up. And let's start building. Lots of big pieces in this bag. Make sure nothing's hiding in their corners. There we go. Definitely more parts in this bag than there have been in the other bags, though. I will say that. I would have to assume that we're going to start putting together the back half of the Falcon with this bag, or maybe the next bag. Just a hunch, because it's a lot of putting together the front half right now, and the back half has basically been untouched for the most part, so. Just check and make sure, again, there's nothing hiding. Yeah, I think we got all the parts. Looks like it. Alright, put that off to the side. Alright, this is an 8x4 that we're starting off with. So grab that. 2 dark gray 1x1 flat tops. I grabbed one right off the bat, and I need another one. There it is. And I got these 2, so these are the parts we're using right now. Go ahead and put these angle pieces on, and then put the dark gray pieces behind. So right here and right here. There we go. Those 2 are both on right there. We need a dark gray gated piece. Where are you hiding at? Somewhere in here. There it is. Our dark gray gated, dark gray 4x2. We got that. Light gray 4x2. And then a light gray cover. There's all those right there. So we're going to put the dark gray in the middle. like that. Well, the light gray right behind it. I just dropped one of the pieces. Which one did I drop? The dark gray gated piece. That was the one that was hiding. There it is. Okay. There we go. All of those are on now. Now we need the 2 circle printed pieces. So there's one. I'm assuming this is the other one. It is. And then 2 triangle gated. There's one, and is that the other one right there? It is. We got all of those right there. Let's go and put those on. I'll put the printed pieces on first, and then the triangles. Make sure that the printed pieces are facing the right way. It's supposed to be facing horizontal, like that. Well, camera doesn't pick it up well, but just trust that I have it facing the right way. And then the triangle gated pieces both go right there, just like that. You'll need a light gray 5x1. Or no, that's 6x1, never mind. There we go, that's on right there. Let's see, we need... The red one should stick out pretty easily, but the light gray one is going to be a little more difficult to find for this next step. So there's the red one, and then I found the light gray one actually almost immediately after, so never mind, forget I said that. Make sure I have them facing the right way. There we go, just like that. There's the red, and then the light gray is right there. Alright, flip it upside down now for step 239. No, not those. Okay, here's one of them. Is this the other one? Yes. So there's those 2, and then the black oval. Go ahead and put those 2 on either end, right here and right here. Then the black oval in the middle between the 2. Right there. And now a dark gray 4x1 to go across, like that. Oops. I have brain lag right now, so bear with me if it takes me an extra minute to find some of these pieces. I should have said that off the bat, but yeah, where's this one hiding at? There it is. Okay. We got that. We need a light gray 2x1s right here. We need 2 of the minifigure legs shaped. There's one, and I need the other ones right here. And then the black 2x1 with a grabby thing on the end. There we go. Alright, put these together now. Like that. I'll put that with the grabby part facing down. Light gray 2x1 to go on top of that. Like that. Do minifigure legs on the end. There we go, and then the cover on the end to finish that part off. And that's going to go... I think it has a space right there. At least that I can tell. It looks like that's how it goes on. A little gap right there in the middle, I believe. Okay, so yes, we are finally starting to put. This is the first part to really go on to the back of the ship. How does it have us connecting? Let me see. I think this is one of the steps where I'm not really going to be able to show it on camera that well, but let's see if I could show it. I just did this. Well, yeah, it's hitting my keyboard. Nice. All right, let's try that again. So it's this part right here that I just built. It's going on the top half of the back. Right here. Yeah, there we go. That's probably the best angle I can get to show it. And it's just connected right there. Okay. Now we need another 8x4. Got that right here. We have a cover and then 2 of these pieces. So we got all those. Like that. I'll put that cover in the middle between. Right there, just like that. I think we're building pretty much the same thing that we just did, at least that I can tell. Gated piece of dark gray 4x1 right here, light gray 2x1, and then the red covers right here. Alright, let's put all of those on. Light gray 2x1 goes there. Dark gray 4x1 behind that. And then red cover, and then the dark gray gated part behind on the other side, just like that. There we go. Now step 245, we need 2 triangle gated. There's one, and the other one's in here right there. And then a light gray square 2x2. Is that on? It is, okay. I think it was just the shadow that was throwing me off. And then we'll put the triangle gates on. Right there, there's the square and then the 2 triangle gates. Flip it over, we need another light gray square right here. Let's put that one on right away, and then we'll find the other 2. There's one, and there's the other one. Okay. Wait, oh, it's because I have it upside down, that's why. Now we'll put this one on as well, just like that. Now we'll build the same contraption that we just did. Let's go ahead and put that on. This one's actually slightly different. It's the brown piece with the bar instead of the black piece with the grabby thing. So it's actually slightly different, but still the same basic premise. 2 minifigure leg pieces. There's one. The other one is somewhere. Where are you hiding at? There you are. Okay, 2 minifigure legs are on. And then the cover, we need one more cover for that. Right here. Alright, there it is, right there. Oops. There we go. It's going to go on right there, just like that. There we go. Just make sure that it's in the right spot, which it looks to be. Alright, now we need 2 dark gray 4x1s. Those are going to stack on each other, it looks like. There we go, just like that. And now those are going to go on the bottom side of the okay, connecting this. I'm not going to be able to show it right now, but let's try it. This part right here on the bottom side is what I just connected to the main body. I'll show from the other side as well, right here. There we go. And then it has us just clamping that together, so let's go ahead and get that on camera. Well, maybe. There we go. Clamp those together, just like that. So those are connected. Now we move on to step 251. We're probably about 3/4 of the way done now. Maybe a little over 3/4 of the way done. Alright, let's go ahead and put this together. Scroll down just a tiny bit. I'll put those on just like that. Oh, what am I doing? I was about to scroll down. I still have 2 more steps on this page. Stupid. Alright, we need 1 more cover, and then 2 of these ones. I'm gonna go right there, and then the other one right here. Connect those, or no, actually the cover goes behind them. Just like that. And now this one's gonna go here on this side, and then same thing on the other side. There we go, those are all connected now. We did something like this right at the very beginning. This is like one of the first things we did. Oh, wrong side. That needs to go right there, the dark gray, and then the light gray needs to go on the other side. There we go. Yeah, I did this. This is like the first thing I did, but I can't remember what part of the ship it was. But at any rate, I'll put those on right there. And then we need 2 of those and 2 triangle flat tops right there. That needs to go right there, the triangle, and then the same triangle for the other side goes right here. And this connects like that, that one there, and then this one goes right there. For step 256, flip it upside down. Black 4x2 and the black oval. I think it goes right here, the black 4x2, and then the black oval goes right behind it, just like that. dark gray L shape, and then the brown with the bar on it. I need two of the brown L shapes, that's why. That one goes on there, on either side, just like that. And then the brown goes in the middle. Alright, there we go. 258 is done. Alright, one of the most notable pieces from the entire bag is this one right here, this tall cylinder. The two brown 1x1s right here. And the black with the grabby is right here. Actually, I'll put the brown 1x1s on since they're on the ends. They'll be more difficult to put on. I'll put those ones on first. So right here and here. The black one with the grabby goes in the middle, facing outwards. And then that cylinder goes over here, I think it has to be putting it. So not on the end, but next to. I think that's where it has me putting it. At any rate, here's the dark gray cover to go on top of that. Right there. And then these two curved light gray pieces to go on top of this part over here. It goes right there, and then the other one right next to it, just like that. Now we flip this back over. We'll put a triangle gate on the top, so right here. Put that right there. And those are all going to connect on the back corner of I don't know if the camera's picking it up well. Let me see. Kinda. Alright. It's kind of, you can kind of tell we're connected right here in this corner. Oh, the whole thing's coming off the stand. Let me connect that again. There we go. Okay. Alright. And now we go again. Build the same thing, I'm assuming, for the top half. At least that's my assumption here. Currently on step 264. There we go. Now moving on to step 265. Hold on, scroll up a tiny bit. I'll make sure I have these facing the right way. There's that. This one to match, and then the cover behind it. Right there. Grab these two triangle pieces and connect those right there and right there, just like that. Alright, light gray cover and dark gray cover. Dark gray cover is going to go on the right, and light gray cover on the left, like that. So yeah, this is the same. This is the same thing. This is now, what, the 4th time I've done this same process right here. So, kind of getting the hang of it now. Oops. As I say that, I drop a piece, but we're good. Go and put those on right there. And then connect that. And the same thing for this side. Wait. There we go. Just like that. Flip it upside down. Alright, this time I'm going to put the oval on first. The black oval on the bottom. And then the black 4x2 right above it. 2 dark gray L shapes. Just like that. And then we're going to put the brown piece right here. The light gray cylinder is going to go somewhere. There it is. Okay. Light gray cylinder, dark gray cover for that right here. And we need the 2 brown 1x1s to go on the corners. Right here, right here. There we go. And I need the black grabby to go in the middle between those. Just like that. And then the 2 light gray angle pieces to go on top of those. Make sure those are on evenly. There we go. We'll put the triangle on next to the dark gray cover this time instead of the light gray cover. That's going to go back on the other corner. I'm going to connect right here, right where this little gold piece is. There we go. That should be it for bag number 9. Yes, it is. One single dark gray flat top 1x1. That's all that's left from bag 9. For the leftover, I should say. So again, like I said earlier, very resourceful. Not a whole lot of extra parts, which I appreciate. We only have 2 bags left, chat. We only have 2 bags. You can really start to see it take shape on the back now. You see that curve on the back, famous curved backside of the Falcon. And then we're going to put the top half of it on, fill in this gap right here, and should be pretty much done after that. I mean, it's definitely taking shape. All right, here's bag 10. Bag 10, we'll get that opened up. Make sure all the parts are out of there. Get these tiny parts out of the small bag. Not as many parts on this one, but a lot of smaller pieces, which I'm not exactly looking forward to. But we'll do our best. Just gotta follow the instructions and we'll be good. At any rate, alright, let's grab this tan 3x1. It's right here. And then we need the tall 1x1. Tall light gray 1x1, I should say. Let's find that. It's right here. With the plus facing in. It's just like that. There's the plus hole. Brown with the 1 hole on top gonna go next to that. Just like that. And now we move on to step 277. Light gray with the thing on the end of it is what I'm looking for. It's right here. And then a black oval, which I just saw a second ago. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's put... I don't think it's supposed to go... Yeah, no, it's supposed to be a small gap right there between. And then the black oval goes on top of that. Just like that. A dark gray 4x1 to go on top of all of that. There we go. We need this piece, and then we need a triangle gate right here. Got both of those. Let's put those on. It says 2 times. I wonder if that means, do we do that twice? Yeah, so we gotta do all of that twice. So let's grab the other tan 3x1, tall 1x1 with a plus. Put that on. Another brown with a 1 hole on top goes next to that. So we set this one off. I'm going to be slightly off camera, but it's still right there. Alright, there's that. Need another light gray with the thing on the end, which I saw it a minute ago, and now I lost it again. I saw it in the middle of a pile. There it is. Found it on a black oval, which is right over here. Alright. So the gray piece with the black... Oops. Try that again. Gray piece, black oval, dark gray 4x1 is right here. Goes on top of everything, just like that. And then this piece and the triangle gate. This piece on first, triangle gate on behind it. Like that, we got both of those right there. And those are going to connect. How do those connect? Oh, I dropped one of them. Hold on. There we go. Got it. Let me make sure I have these facing the right way. Okay, so it's with the triangle gates facing outwards. And there's these, you can kind of see the red rod is sticking out. It's going to connect to the plus. So let's go ahead. I'm going to do this one off camera so I can make sure that I have it on right. There's the one. And then the same thing on the other side. Just like that. Alright, so this one on this side. And then this one on the other side right here. Both of those are on. Okay. So this is a part that I need to... It's still in the box, that's why. It's a long tube. It's like... This looks like 100 of the circle studs stacked on each other. That's what it looks like. But it's just one connected piece. Right? These don't. Yeah, no. It's just one long piece. They don't come detached from each other. Anyways, we need this. We need these two right here. So let's go ahead and put those on either end. Wow, those do not want to go on easily, do they? Come on now. Alright, there we go. There's the one, and then the other one. Get on there, come on. Man, these are really tough to put on. Really? Hold on. Like, I get it can't be too loose because then the part falls off, but like, jeez. Hold on a minute. It's still just not wanting to cooperate. Alright, give me a minute, chat. This is being difficult. It shouldn't be this difficult to get this on, but it is. Almost. Come on. Okay, whatever. I think that's probably good enough, hopefully. If not, then I don't know what in the world. Alright, need 2 wrench shapes. There's one right here, and then the other one right here. It's gonna go in the one side, and then on the other side. Just like that. Now this one's gonna drive me nuts unless I get it fixed. Hold on. There we go. Maybe I should have put the wrenches on first because that was significantly easier when I put the wrench on to finally get that on evenly the way it's supposed to be. Alright, you live and learn. So those are going to go around the back of the Falcon. So I'll go ahead. I don't know if I'll be able to do this on camera. I'll try my best to see if I can do it. It's going to be tough. Alright, so I'm connecting it right here. And then that's looping around to the other side where, and that's what I was nervous about, is parts falling off the desk. And then that's going to connect right here at this point. Right here. That's the, I don't even know what you would call that. It's like the exhaust, but like not really. That's the part that lights up when it goes into light speed. Alright, I guess it was only just the one part that fell off the desk, but it was just a noticeable part. Alright, well that's step 281, so that's done. It's one of the more, what's it called? Not, that's one of the more iconic features of the ship is this light bar around the backside of the ship. It's one of the most iconic parts of the entire thing. All right, we're building we're building this for like the 5th time now. All right, 6x2 light gray with the long piece going across the middle right here. All right, let's grab these. Put those on either side, just like that. Oh wait, is this one actually a little different? This one might be slightly different. Yeah, I think this one actually might be a tiny bit different than the ones we've done so far. We put that on right there. I need a red 1x1 to go right there. And we need this one to go here, and then this one to go on the other side. Just like that. I think it's still mostly the same. Slightly different design, but still the same shape. Okay, let's get this one on. Light gray 1x1 cover. Where's that at? There it is, right here. Almost put it on the wrong space immediately after taking like 30 seconds to find it. Alright, dark gray 1x1 stud right there. I need the two dark gray to connect the pieces. Just like that. There we go. Those are on now. We need another one of those dark gray shapes. We need a light gray of the same shape. Dark gray gate right here. I need this right here. Another dark gray stud. And a light gray triangle cover. All the pieces right here. Let's figure out how they have this going on. So let's put that on. Start the dark gray one next to it. We'll put the triangle on. I'll put the dark gray stud. This one around the edge. And then the gate goes next to all of that in the middle right there. Flip it upside down. Light gray 2x1 goes on the end. Right there. Black 4x2, dark gray 4x1, and then 2 dark gray squares. Got those. Let's go from the bottom up. We'll put the black 4x2 on first, right here. And then the dark gray 4x1 going across the middle. Right there. The 2 dark gray squares right next to on either side. Just like that. Alright, and then we need 2 brown 1x1s. So this part is pretty much the same. Black with the grabby part on the end. Right there. The 2 light gray covers. There's one, there's the other one. Put both of those on. Just like that. Oh, this is new. This part right here. Alright, so we have this gold arch shape. The tan L shape, and then the black grabby. Okay, this is new. Oops, where did I drop that? Oh, there it is. Alright, connect the 2 tan L shapes with that black grabby part. Gold arch goes over the top of that. Just like that. And those are going to go... Is it? Oh, it goes this way. I almost put it on backwards. There we go, just like that. So this is a little bit different from what I've done so far. Alright, 293. I'm going to be putting printed pieces on. These ones need to face... let's see. I think it has it facing horizontal, I believe. I'm just trying to check and make sure. Yeah, it looks like they're facing horizontal. It's just tough to tell. Anyways, we need another gated triangle. And then a socket wrench shape. Got that. Let's put that triangle on right here. Well, if I can hold on to it, that is. Triangle right there. And the socket shape goes right there, next to that gated part. And we're going to put all of that on the back corner. Just make sure I have it facing the right way. Oh yeah. How does that go on? Oh, I see it. Okay. All right, so this end right here is going to go on the inside right here. Try to do this. I'll try to do this carefully so it doesn't break. That is tough to get that in there, isn't it? Hold on a minute. Hold on, let me try switching. Ah, shoot. Okay. This is being difficult right now. I'm sorry, I know the camera isn't picking it up well right now, but this connecting point is not easy to get to. Oh. Well, it's because the thing was... Okay. There we go. Now we got connected. So right here. Oops. You got it connected right here on the back right of the ship. Finally got it. Okay. Now it has this clamping down, which I don't think... this is, hold on a minute. Did I screw this up? Let me go back. I may have screwed up somewhere along the way here. Let me make sure this is facing the right way. Oh, that's why. Yeah. Okay, so I did put this on. When I was putting this part on, the gold arch and the tan and all that stuff, I thought I'd put it on backwards at first, so I flipped it around. I actually had it right the first time, and now... Okay. Now that should be able to connect the way it's supposed to. Let's try this. Sorry again for not being able to really show this part on camera, but... Okay, so that goes there, and now... I'll try my best to show this on camera. These two parts right here, this part and this part, are going to clamp down. Clamp down just like that, so now those two are connected. There we go. It's coming together, chat. It's coming together. It's just one gap right here, the top half right here, and then I imagine it's almost done after that. But it's taking shape. You can see coming around the back side. It's, you know, this whole back corner is done now, I believe, unless there's more detailing to be done. Did I just... Oh, no. Okay. And speaking of which, we're going to be doing the top half right here. This is the next step we're doing. Okay. Grab that. We're now on step 297 for those who are just joining. Welcome in, I appreciate you. Building the Lego Millennium Falcon right now. Okay. Just do that, and then have this hanging off the end like that for step 298. Now step 299. Goes there. This goes here. There we go. Step 300. We've done 300 different steps. That's awesome. Getting close to the end now. Definitely starting to see it take shape, which is cool to see. Alright, the gated part goes there. Circle stud goes... Oh, I need to make sure not to drop it. Circle stud goes there. Now we need some stuff to connect these parts. Oh, now that goes one over to the left. There we go. We need 2 1x1 covers. There we go. Dark gray cover next to those. Still not really being connected yet, but we're going to put some more stuff on that I'm sure will fix that issue. Alright, so let's grab these 2, this one. We need this triangle, and we need this part right here. Let's go ahead and put those on. So the dark gray there, then the other dark gray going off the edge. This light gray piece next to that. There we go. Just struggling to get it to face the right way there for a second, but finally got it. And then the light gray triangle goes there. This part goes around the outer edge. Just like that. And flip it upside down. The light gray 2x1s right here. Put that on right there. Black 4x2 goes right there. Dark gray 4x1 in the middle. 2 dark gray squares on either end. Just like that. Need the 2 brown 1x1s to go in the corner. Right here. And right here. Just like that. So both of those are on right there on the corners. The black with the grabby in the middle. Goes right there. 2 light gray covers for those. Right here. Oh, almost put that on facing the wrong way. There we go. Covers are right there. And now we're going to do the same thing we did a few minutes ago. Make sure. This time I'm going to make sure I have it facing the right way the first time. Not making that mistake again. Connect those 2 tan pieces. Just like that. Put that golden arch over the top. There we go. And now we need this to face like that. Does that end all the way? There we go. Alright, flip it back over to the top. Now we're putting on printed pieces again. These need to face... Oh, wait, I have it upside down. These need to face that way, and then this one, similar thing, facing... Well, come on now. This one's being difficult. There. Finally got it. Alright. Only need this blaster shape and the triangle gates. What just fell off? Or was that just part of the thing? Hold on, did a piece just fall off? I don't think so. No, I don't think so, but I had to double check and make sure. Alright, so triangle gate is right there. And now we need this blaster shape to go. Oh, I completely skipped a step. Hold on, go back to step 307. We need this grabby piece to go facing inwards like that. And now the blaster needs to go just like that. There we go. That's going to go... Alright, I'll try my best. We're connecting this to the main body now. Oh, the whole thing's about to come out of its stand. Hold on. I'll lock the stand back into place again. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, here's this. Come on. Oh, come on, this thing is being difficult. Hold on, I'm going to do this off camera. These big connecting difficult to do with my left hand because I can't get it to stay in place. Alright, come on now. Stop being difficult. Another reason why I think it should be better if I just take the thing off its stand. Here, let's try this now. Is this easier? Oh, I thought it clicked. Well, this one's being extra difficult right now. Man, really? This thing is so difficult. I chipped my nail trying to get this thing on. Come on now. Stop being such a pain. See, what I'm nervous about doing is just trying to jam it in, and then I end up breaking something else. Like that. That's exactly what I was just saying. This whole entire section on the bottom fell off. That's exactly what I was saying. Alright, let's try this again. I'm taking several minutes to connect this one part. I'm sorry. See, the problem too is that the connecting point is able to move around, which is simultaneously a blessing and a curse. Because it means that there's more movement in the final product, but trying to get it to connect is near impossible because of that. It's very annoying. Super tedious. Okay. Come on now. It just does not want to connect. Alright, maybe it does need to go back on the stand. I don't know what's happening. Alright, let's try this again. We'll spend the next 5 minutes doing this. Instead of, like, freaking connecting the way it's supposed to. Nice. Now this thing's coming undone. Oh, this is being so difficult right now, and it's very frustrating. This connecting point is being so difficult. Okay, so it's lined up. But it just does not want to get on there. Oops. Sorry, chat. I know this is not the most riveting viewing experience right now, but I'm struggling to get this thing to connect. It's like... I don't understand why is this one being so much more difficult than the others. Like, everything's put on the right way, so why is it not connecting? And like I said, I'm trying to be delicate, not to completely wreck an entire other section of the ship, but like this part is just not connecting the way it's supposed to. And it's really frustrating. Come on now. Get on there. Still not. What is the issue here? I don't understand. It's being difficult. I don't understand. I don't understand why it's not connecting. Oh my goodness, this thing keeps sliding around. It's meant to slide around, but it's like, It's sliding around and it's making it near impossible to actually get this to connect. I don't understand. Come on now. This is the only one that's had an issue with it. Oh, now I'm breaking things. Come on, man. This is exactly what I was trying to avoid. Oh my gosh, this is frustrating the life out of me right now. This is incredibly frustrating. I don't understand why it's just this one section that's giving me so much trouble. I put it on right. Like, I made sure that this is facing the right way and everything. So that's not the issue. I don't get it. Just double, triple check, yeah. That's fine. It's connected the way it's supposed to be. Oh shoot, now it's coming apart. Come on. Alright, come on now. Slide this over just a tiny bit. Make sure it's lined up. It's like it's on, but then it also isn't at the same time because it doesn't click. I don't know why. It doesn't have that click that the other sections have had. So, like, something's wrong with either the part that is supposed to be the bar or I don't know. I don't know. Something is off here. I don't know why, but something is not right. This part is not clicking on the way it's supposed to. It's like half clicking and then it's falling off again. This is so frustrating. I've been going without a hitch this entire time up until right now at this moment. And it's just being so difficult. Let me try taking the stand off again. Let's see if that helps. Why are you doing this right now? See, like, alright. Let me see if I can explain what I'm saying when I say it clicks, but then it doesn't. Let me see if I can show this on camera. This is what I mean, okay? So, I have it lined up. Or, let's see. Oh, great. Now I'm just throwing stuff around. Hold on. Okay. So this part right here, this black part right here, you can't see it on camera, but this is the connecting point right here in the front, and then this dark gray part right here with the bar across. That's where it's supposed to connect, right? So I have it lined up, and it clicks, but then it doesn't stay. Like there's like it's almost like there's supposed to be a multi-stage click, and it clicks on the first stage, but then it doesn't click on the second stage. Like that's the best way I could think to describe it. So I can't get the thing to stay on, and this keeps coming off, which is making it worse. This part keeps coming apart. The blue bar on the back. So like, what in the world is going on? I've spent literally the last 10 minutes trying to just get this thing to click in place. Let's see if that works, because I don't know how else to get it to stay on the way it's supposed to. Okay, I think we're back. I'm getting annoyed with my mic. It's being very annoying. All right. All right, the last 10-15 minutes have been frustrating. I think we finally got this to connect the way it's supposed to. I'm going to put it back on the stand with the assumption that it's connected. All right. Here. Let's see. Again, it's difficult to show it on stream, but it was this section right here on top that I was struggling with for that whole time. I think we're finally done with that. I think there's 3 pieces left over from bag 309, or from bag 10, I should say. I was just looking at the number 309 because of the step. Alright, 3 pieces left over. Final bag. Final bag of the set. Bag number 11. Bag number 11. The finale. We're almost there. Let's go ahead and get this opened up. Oh, there. Part came out of the bag and it nearly just fell straight to the ground. Another banger song. Okay. Let's make sure this is it. These are the last parts to go on, so we're almost there. Make sure. Yeah. Yeah, these are the last parts right here. It's the last bit to put on, so we're very close to being done. Alright, let's get this, what is that, 10? Yeah, 10 by 1. And then we need this one. Go on like that. Then we need the other side to match. Oh wait, I put these on backwards, hold on. I still need that same part that I just put on, but I need it on the other side. There we go, and then a dark gray 3x2 to go on like that. There we go. We need a light gray 4x2. That's right here. Goes on the underside right there. We need red and a light gray. Oh. Both of those go on just like that. Then we'll go ahead and connect these. Just like that. So there's that. I'll need 2 dark gray 3x1s. One here. Here's the other one. Look at these two. This one, and then the 2 triangles right here and right here. There's all of those. Go and put those on. Do the dark gray 3x1s first. Oh. Okay. There we go. Everything's wanting to come apart right now, evidently. Alright, so there's that. Put this one on right here. This one on the other side. Like that. And, let me see. This one here. Oops. That one on the other side, and then the 2 triangles to connect. Alright, there we go. That's step 316 done. John 3:16, for God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Alright, dark gray goes there, light gray on the other side. Connect all of those. Flip this upside down. Black 4x2 right there. And then 2 dark gray L shapes to go right there. And really, can I get it? There we go. Finally got it facing the right way. Then we need the brown bar piece to go right there. 2 brown 1x1s on the corners. There we go. And then the black grabby part in the middle. There we go, that's step 320 done. Light gray covers. A lot of repetition with the set, I will say. Like I've done this exact process like what, 5, 6, 7 times now? 6, 7, sorry. No, but I have done this same exact process like a lot of times. So, all right, this is gonna connect on the bottom. There we go. That connected a lot easier than the one. So, what I just did was I took that section I just did, and I connected it to the bottom right here. It's on the bottom half of this front corner. And now we're gonna do it one more time. Once more. There we go. Now step 325. Dark gray square flat top, and a light square flat top is somewhere in here. There it is. The light square is going to go there. Dark square is going to go here. Just like that. Then let's connect these. There we go. Those were the two. Well, there's still one more big piece. 2 more big pieces. And then everything else is kind of middle to smaller sized pieces. Alright, 327. Okay, this is kind of a weird looking piece. How does that go on? Oh, there we go. Ooh, it spins. That's cool. It's like a fan. An industrial fan is what I'm calling this piece. Anyways, red 1x1 flat top right there. Light gray 1x1 flat top on the other side to match. Well, it was on and then it wasn't. There we go. Now it's on. I'll put that industrial fan in the middle with the spinner. That's fun. Okay, we need a light gray 1-hole top. That's going to go right behind that, just like that. We need 2 flat top triangles, 2 angled pieces, flat top. So we got both of those. And we need both of these pieces. Put all of those on real quick. Let's just do this real quick. I'll get these ones out of the way on the bottom right there. Then we'll put the triangles on. Oops. Make sure it's facing the right way, just like that. There we go. Ah, I dropped the 1. That's fun. There's that. And then this one on the other side. Just like that. There we go. That's step 328. Flip this upside down. Black 4x2. Right there. 2 dark gray covers. Those are going to go right there and right there on the other side. Just like that. There we go. 2 brown 1x1s. I'll grab that. I'll grab this one as well. Black grabby part. Right there. And then the 2 light gray covers, angle covers. Oh, I caught that. Let's go. There we go. Step 331 is done. Now I need 2 tan pieces with a black grabby part. Connect both of those. Maybe. There we go. There we go. That's on there. Just like that. Or here, I guess that would be the... Right there, that'd be the angle that the instructions show it at. Just like that. Alright, flip this upside down now. Alright, we need this part to go like that. And we need a light gray with a 1-hole top to go there. I'll put that on top there. Oh, this is the satellite we're building right now. That's cool. Put that on there. Put these 2 arm pieces on the bottom. Just like that. Those are going to connect right there, just like that. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Did I do that right? I feel like it's supposed to be at a different angle. Did I do that right? I think so, right? So what is the... Hold on a minute. I'm a little confused right now. So why is the one grabby part sticking upwards? What's that supposed to latch onto? So I have these 2 grabbing onto that. That's fine. Which part does that grab onto? I'm looking at this part right here, by the way. Or I don't know. I'm looking at this part right here. The part that I'm circling with the mouse. The thing sticks up, but I don't know. I feel like I don't have it on at the right angle for some reason. And I'm just trying to figure out where it's supposed to grab onto. Oh, wait. Is it just because it's supposed to... Hold on. I think what it's supposed to do is... Hold on, let's try this. And now... No? I guess not. Yeah, okay, never mind. I don't know why that's on there, but that's fine. Let's just do this. And connect these arms. Like that. Like that. I'm not unless this is supposed to, like... I'm messing around. Hold on a minute. Does that click to the thing right here? Let me try this. See if I do this, let me see if this works. It's not really the biggest deal, but it's going to drive me nuts if I don't figure out why that one part's there. Then does that connect from there? This whole thing, I guess? Well, no, because then now it's... I don't know. Alright, I'm just going to pretend that this part doesn't exist. I'm just going to go back to how I had it originally. Alright, bear with me, chat. We're almost done. I'm just trying to make sure I don't screw something up the way that it's set up. So there's the satellite. Alright. Yeah, I'm just not going to bother with that. Now this part is going to go... Whoops. Did this fall off of something? No, I haven't used that part yet. Okay. Alright. That connected first try. Nice. Alright, now we clamp these down together. There we go. I think that's like pretty much it for the most part. It's very close. I mean, I don't know. Here, maybe if I do this. I didn't think the entire time to show it on the second camera. I mean, it's pretty much done. There's just a couple steps left. Oh, just a little more cosmetic things on top. We need this. We need this, and then this part. Alright. Just set these off to the side. Let me make sure I have this going the right way. Oh, I thought I dropped it on the ground. Okay, now these go... How do these go on? What the heck? How did these connect? Oh, I have to flip it around on the other side. Duh. There's a cutout, that's why. Okay. So there's that. Oh, these are for the gun. That's what it is. And then that's going to clamp on to the top right here. That's cool. I like that. So it's right here on top. That's pretty cool. Okay, we're almost there. 4x1. We're building the Millennium Falcon plate, I guess you can call it. Alright, so putting these two parts on. Now we need... There's 2 black squares to clamp on right here, just like that. And now this goes on top of those. The Millennium Falcon plate, like I said. Oh no. Oh no, this is where... Oh no. Okay, that's brutal. I actually really need to find that part to be able to connect this. Oh shoot. Okay, well give me a minute. I'm gonna take a minute to find that part. It's somewhere here. I just don't know where it fell off at. So give me a minute. Okay, I found it. You're not gonna believe where it was. I found the part. It was in the last place I thought to look. It was in the bag of spare parts. I don't know how it ended up in there, but that's where it was. Hey, at least I found it. I was looking everywhere, and I could not figure it out. But it's in the place where you least expect it, which is where all the other extra parts are. Anyways, we got it put on there now. Let's go ahead and get this connected. There we go. Very cool. Is there anything else? Yes, okay. Alright. Oh, 25 years of Lego Star Wars. That's cool. That's pretty cool. We got that. It's off to the side, but I guess they could technically put it on one of these as well, I'd imagine. Right? Yeah, let's do that. What the heck? Which side do we put it on? Let's see. This is the final product right here. I'll try to show it the best as I can. I think I'm gonna put it back on the right side, on the back side of the ship. It feels like the display is more front heavy, as far as the front of the ship being more. I don't know. There we go. Well, let's try it again. There we go. All right. Get these extra parts out of the way. Dang it, the thing came undone again. There it is. Lego Millennium Falcon. 25 years of Lego Star Wars. This is sick. This is really freaking cool, man. I like this a lot. They had some issues. This section specifically was being a pain to get stuck on, to put it on the main thing, but we finally got it. Oh, camera went sideways. Nice. There it is. This is gonna be a permanent fixture in the background of the setup for stream. It's gonna be taken over right where the smiley face was. The smiley face unfortunately doesn't seem to work anymore, so this is definitely gonna be, you're gonna be able to see this going forward. This isn't just a build it and then hide it away. You're gonna be able to see this in the background, so very impressed. I knocked the thing off again, of course. But there it is, the Lego Millennium Falcon stand. The camera's, I'm holding the camera up with my left hand so it doesn't fall over again. But yeah, this is fun. I had a lot of fun putting this together. So um yeah, I think that's it. I'm not gonna take a chance of anything weird happening there. How many steps was that? Hold on, I should have looked. 339 steps. 339 steps, 921 pieces. Right? 921, I'm pretty sure. Did I have that number right? Yep. 921 pieces. And it's done. 339 steps. That was a lot of fun. Some frustrations when I couldn't get the thing to work the way it was supposed to, again, with that one section connecting to the main body, but once we got it, we were moving along. It was fun. I had a lot of fun with that, so. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate everyone who's been here throughout stream. Thanks for hanging out with me. Anyone who was in chat, I know chat was pretty quiet, but if we had any lurkers and whatnot, I really do appreciate all of you. Hold on. This is gonna drive me nuts. I need to get my camera. There we go. Okay. All right. I keep knocking this thing off. This is a little annoying. The 25 years one on the bottom, it wants to come off very easily, and it's a little annoying. But thank you all again for hanging out. Let's find someone to raid. Let's see who's live. I greatly appreciate everyone hanging out today. I had a lot of fun finishing that. Had a lot of fun finishing that build. That was a great time. I think we raid Crash. Yeah, let's raid Crash. Oh. See, there it is again. The thing falls off. Yeah, let's raid Crash. Alright, if you're a follower but not a subscriber, copy this raid message. And if you are a subscriber, copy this one. Let's go over to Crash, show him some support. Go give him a follow, give him a sub. It looks like he's playing Pokemon. And, yeah, again, thank you everyone for hanging out today. I appreciate all of you very much. I'll be live again either Wednesday or Thursday this upcoming week. I'm not fully sure yet. But if you haven't already, join the Discord. Use the link that was just put in chat. Again, go give Crash a follow. Go give him a sub. With that being said, yeah, I'll talk to y'all again later this week. I appreciate everyone for being here on both streams this weekend. Had a ton of fun with both, doing both the Canes game and finishing that Lego build. And thank you again. We'll talk to you later.